so high, feel so good like you're ready to die. Hurt so bad, but you don't wanna cry. That's the life you live, no lie. Let me take it to the sky.
You rocking with Remarxx again. This is SpitYaGameTv. Fuck with it, you heard?
That's the life you live, no lie. Let me take it to the sky. No lie, so high, feel so good like you're ready to die.
So Remarxx, you got a new mixtape coming out. Is it a mixtape or EP?
Nah, it's a mixtape. Second mixtape. I figured that, you know, that I had to just give the people a little bit more before I start dipping into the original stuff. So yeah, it's a mixtape. It's called Time and Space, Enter the Metaphysical. Which I know is kind of like a long name for it, but
right.
I had a battle within my mind. I wanted to call it Time and Space, and I wanted to call it Enter the Metaphysical. I figured I'd just combine it. It's all kind of related to the same thing anyway, so yeah.
Okay. So how'd you get the time and space, like that part of it?
That comes from, I guess, that mixtape resulted in me, you know, my first mixtape was 3 AM in a Third World Country. And I was going through a whole different, like, I was going through something different. And then, you know, that was that phase, and now this is this phase. And I feel like time and space is what's happened. Like, you know how they say time heals all? You go through tough, difficult situations in your life, and to get better, or usually with time you get better and you get wiser. So that's just where the time and space thing kind of kicks in. You know, time passed and I have my space to reflect on my thoughts and to grow as a person. So, and then Enter the metaphysical part is just, you know, I feel like the music that I made in this mixtape is kind of goes beyond the realm of the physical. It kind of goes into, like, you know, a different, I'm gonna sound crazy, but it goes into a different dimension kind of deal. It's just like a musical, spiritual kind of place, and I thought that this mixtape portrayed that, so that's where the name comes from.
Okay. So how many tracks you got on that?
I got about 10 or 11. I might add another one due to something that's happened just recently. But yeah, like 10, 11, 12 plus a couple of skits. So you're looking at like maybe 14 altogether.
Okay. So what's that new track you're adding on there?
Oh, the new track. Oh yeah,
right.
New track. I used to work at a program for troubled teenagers. And you know, some of them do bad things, some of them just are in bad situations. And one of the kids I used to work with just recently passed. His name was Zamir, and it was sad. I actually went to his memorial on Monday. I was bawling my eyes out. So I felt like I wanted to do something to dedicate him. Me and him used to do battle rapping. When I used to go to work, me and him used to battle rap because he wanted to be a rapper too. So I just figured it was only right to make a track dedicated to him, kind of deal. So it's gonna be called Zamir's Letter, and I just wrote it last night actually, and I really like it. So I hope that people like it too. It's given like a teenager's mind frame on everything, and like a lot of these kids are misunderstood. So it'll be nice. I feel like this is his voice, and he's sharing his thoughts with you. So we'll see.
How long did you know him?
No, I worked for the company for a good like 7 months, so it wasn't a long time. But this kid, I tell you, he was just very impressionable, and he was full of energy. So it's just he stood out, you know. And I don't know, I guess me and him had a connection. I don't know if it was the whole music thing or just we could relate to one another, but we had a connection, and it just sucks. They passed at 16. That's
right.
So young. So young. But yeah.
What happened to him?
Apparently he was out at like 2:30 in the morning, and he ended up getting run over and dragged like 300 feet. Horrible way to go. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And I guess it's sadder too, because he wasn't like about that life. It's not like he got shot or got caught up in some shit. It's just like kids being kids, and he just ended up getting run over. Apparently there's some suspicion that the driver was drunk, but I don't know if they're covering it up or if it actually was, but I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. But that whole situation is just really, really sad, really tragic.
Yeah.
So.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.